Hey y'all, hey, Erica with TimetoShrink. Today I'm going to share with y'all some nails from ALLDASHING that I really am enjoying. I'm going to carry you through my entire day of everything I eat, and we are making an amazing dinner tonight, so hang on for that. Let's just jump into it because we've got a lot to do today.
I wanted to sit down and take my nails from looking pretty rough to really pretty, and this has been my way to do it, y'all. ALLDASHING nails, I've talked about them before, and I am just in love with these. They have so many varieties. These are just two that I have right now. They're so pretty. They last up to 14 days, and I've tried them. My daughter's tried them, my niece has tried them, and we have all been able to wear them for between 10 and 12 days, no problem. It's like an instant manicure. It is so easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it, because I am not good at this kind of stuff. Let me just show you. I think I'm going to use this one today. It comes in a kit like this. There's more than enough to make sure you get ones that fit your nail, and there's no glue involved. That's the other thing I absolutely love about these. They're less than $10. It's like $9.90 something, and if you buy 3 you can get 1 free, and if you spend more than $25 it's free shipping. So it's a really good deal considering you pay what, $30 to $50 to get your nails done regularly. They've got stickers on the back of them basically, and they come with these backup stickers. So if one of them happens to pop off, you can just use these little stickers to stick it right back on. So, you know, like when you go to the nail place, they're really perfect, even with gels, for a few days, and then something will chip or something will mess up. These don't do that. They look perfect, and they are beyond easy to put on. So I thought I would just sit here and put them on and show y'all. ALLDASHING Nails is actually sponsoring this video, and I am so excited to work with them because I absolutely love their product. I never work with people until I've tried out their product thoroughly and know what I think, and I have worn these nails multiple times now, and I've been super happy. So the first thing you do is you get these little pads. They're called pre-application pads, and you clean your fingers off really well. So once they've dried, all you do is you pick up your nail and you figure out which one fits your finger. So I see where it is, and then you flip it over, and there's this little piece of tape that's really easy to lift off. You lift that off, and now you're sticky on the back of your nail. So you figure out exactly where you want to put it, line it up well, and then you want to hold pressure for 10 to 15 seconds. This is a very important step. If you like long nails, you can leave them just like this. I personally don't enjoy long nails because I'm always doing food prep or cooking or typing when I'm editing. Long nails are just not awesome for me. These nails you can clip and refile. It comes with a little nail file. So what I do is after they've sat on my nails for about an hour or so, I'll go in with my nail clippers and make them shorter. But once you've done 10 to 15 seconds, you just go on to the next one. You just peel your sticker. It's peel and stick, y'all. Like, it does not get any simpler than this. I'm just gonna keep going, y'all. And the other thing to note is that you want to make sure that you put them on at a time where you're not gonna need to get your hands wet for about an hour. If you need to wash your hands or do anything that involves water, you need to wait about an hour to let the glue fully sit. Once I learned all the tricks, these just stay on so well. Hold it down for 10 to 15 seconds per nail, and then give yourself a good hour before you have to get your hands wet at all. After that, I can take a bath, I can wash dishes, I can do anything, and they just stay on. They just stay on so well. Miss Hazel, are you gonna help us meal prep? Are you so excited? So excited? Oh my gosh, girl. Y'all, I am working on some meal prep today, working on filming a meal prep, and oh my gosh. I know if you're a follower of me, you know I am a self-proclaimed hot mess express, but usually it just means I make a couple little mishaps, a couple little mistakes, something for y'all to laugh at, so we just leave it in. And I am very forgetful, and I forget my words, and you know, that's just me. But today has been extra special. Y'all, I almost quit filming today because I feel like everything I've done has been a mess. So y'all are totally gonna wanna stay tuned for our meal preps coming up if you wanna laugh at me. Oh my gosh, I made some stuff that I was super excited about, and to tell you the truth, it's not done. It's all setting up, so it could turn out really great. But you know, do you ever have one of those days where everything just seems to be going wrong and you were so excited to try new things and now you're like, what the heck? That's where I am today, y'all. So on top of doing meal prep, I'm filming this what I eat in a day for y'all, and I just thought I would stop for a second from meal prep and just talk to y'all because I just needed to talk to my friends because I'm feeling stressed, feeling so stressed. So just chopping up some pineapple for the kids to eat, so I thought that was something simple enough that I could talk to y'all while I do. So I just left the big old core in there. Let's get rid of that. So today, so far, y'all have seen me have coffee, and that's it. But I have been drinking on Zip Fizz. I tend to have 2 Zip Fizz a day. Zip Fizz is my favorite electrolyte drink. It gives me plenty of multivitamins. 2 Zip Fizz a day give me my multivitamins, and so that's really a big deal for me because I have some health issues and electrolytes are crazy important for me to keep stable. So I've had some of those. I've just been sipping on that while I've been doing meal prep, and I am going to finish up meal prep and then I'll figure out something else to eat for my first meal of the day. I did get collagen in my coffee this morning and the 2 Zip Fizz, so I'm good on hydration. I just have not had anything to eat yet because I've just been really busy. So this is what my day's been looking like, meal prepping and trying to salvage all of my crazy mistakes. I don't think I made a mistake in cutting up pineapple. I think I nailed it. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna finish cooking this stuff up and get cleaned up some so that I can then move on to finding something to eat. I'll be back. All right, here is lunch today, y'all. It is gonna be so good. I have a roll-up that consists of pimento cheese and ham and salami and some pickled peppers and some pickled cabbage. And then this I made in meal prep, and it is a little protein cheesecake. They call them breakfast protein cheesecakes because it has protein and it has gelatin. So super, super good for your gut health, super high in protein, low in carbs. I did add a little bit of carbs with the strawberries, but those are just 4 tiny little pieces. So this is what I am having for my first meal of the day, y'all, and it is going to be so good. Y'all, that's a piece of chicken on the floor. It was sitting right here thawing. This is how my day is going. This is how my day is going. My dog obviously got up there, got the chicken, pulled it down, and then she didn't eat it. She just left it there. I don't know, y'all. Oh my gosh. She never does that. She does not jump up on counters. Like, oh my gosh. I left the room for just a few minutes and she got that chicken. Oh, y'all. So I'm just gonna go in now and just cut these down to where I want them to be. So see how easily that just cuts down? I like my nails short. If you don't like your nails short, then you can totally just leave them at the length that it was. But I personally just like to have short nails. I just feel like it fits my life better. And it's amazing how easily these just cut right down to where you need them to be. Short versus long. So easy. So there you have it. I have my short nails. They fit what my lifestyle is better, and it takes seconds. They just cut off perfectly. Like I love these nails so much, y'all. I really, really do. That simple. Now we're just gonna package all this back up, put it back in here, and when I need it, if I need it, it's ready to go. ALLDASHING Instant Manicure. Absolutely love this. I really, really do recommend it, y'all. I will have it linked down below. We are getting set up to do the next part of today. We're gonna do a time to drink episode. Jason has some daiquiris, so Jack's helping me squeeze some limes. We're getting prepped. Got our lights going. getting stuff done today, slowly but surely. Still continuing on with our taping today. We just finished a Time to Drink episode and we just finished up on a meal prep, and I wanted to show you what I finished up with meal prep because I tasted all of it and that kind of became a meal. We made some Jell-O basically. I made Jell-O with Zip Fizz basically, and these need some more flavor. I would double up the amount of Zip Fizz, but they're good. I made Cincinnati chili and this was super tasty. I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating the rest of this. Really good. And then I showed you this earlier today, but we just tasted it again and I have to share that these are freaking delicious. Protein, cheesecake, it's freaking delicious. It's almost like a protein cheesecake Jell-O because it has a lot of gelatin. So super high protein, super high in deliciousness. It could be a dessert, it could be a breakfast, whatever you want it to be. But it is low carb, it is high protein, and it is freaking delicious. And then this is the drink that I am sipping on that Jason made during Time to Drink episode. Go check out Time to Drink every Friday night at 6 p.m. But this is a rum sour. I don't know if that's really a thing, but it's a thing in our house and it's freaking delicious. It has been a crazy long day. It's 9 o'clock. I'm just now getting to dinner. We have been filming all day. I feel so productive. Earlier in the day, I was feeling so down in the dumps. Things were going so poorly. We turned it around. We got a bunch of stuff done. So I'm just now done filming and I'm gonna eat some dinner. So let me show you what I'm gonna have. For dinner tonight, we're making something really simple. Doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients, but is so tasty. Doing a chicken and mushroom. And you can do this in so many different flavors. You could just do chicken and mushroom in like a lemon cream sauce, chicken and mushroom in a plain white wine cream sauce. We are going to go chicken and mushroom, and y'all, we're missing garlic. Oh my gosh. Always cook with a lot of garlic around here. Anyways, very basic ingredients: chicken, mushrooms. I am going to use Bold Bayou and make this like a Cajun cream sauce. And if you don't want to use white wine, or you don't have a bottle open, you can totally replace the wine with chicken stock and maybe just use a little more lemon. The first thing I'm gonna do is just get some avocado oil and a little bit of butter up to temperature. And while this is getting up to temperature, I'm gonna season my chicken. So I'm just gonna take my chicken. It's seasoned with the Cajun seasoning. You could totally use Greek seasoning or Italian seasoning or just salt and pepper. You can change this up flavor profile wise so many ways. But I'm gonna get this in here and we're gonna get it nice and brown, and this will be our first layer of building flavor. When your chicken is starting to get white on all the sides, you're seeing the white all the way around, you know that it's ready to flip. And also, it should not stick. If it seems like it's gonna stick, it's not ready to flip. And that great Cajun seasoning is giving this some pretty color. So we're just gonna flip all of these. We're not gonna worry about cooking it completely through, just getting really nice pretty color on both sides before we set it to the side, and then we'll put it back in to finish off in the sauce that we make. So we're just gonna take all of this out, and then we are going to cook up our veggies. I ended up finding some tomatoes that needed to get used up, so we'll probably throw those in here as well, but not yet. But first thing I'm gonna do is take my onions, put them right down in there. I just cut, that's about half an onion that was in my fridge. And I'm gonna get that going first. Turn this down just a little bit. I do it pretty darn high for the chicken, y'all, because I want it to get that pretty color. And then I turn it down some so we don't burn our veggies. I'm gonna do the onions, and then in a second here, we'll add in all of our mushrooms, and the garlic and tomato are the last that we'll add because they won't need as long. And the onions are looking really good. We're gonna add in our mushrooms. All right, so I'm gonna get my mushrooms in here, and probably gonna need to add some more fat here because this is a lot of mushrooms. What I'm gonna do is add some bacon fat like I talked about adding earlier. We're just just gonna add some bacon fat and get that all tossed in here. Just another layer of yummy flavor. If you didn't have the bacon fat, you could use some butter, some olive oil, some avocado oil. But mushrooms soak up fat like crazy, so make sure you have plenty. This is not gonna be a low-fat dish by any means, but it will be a low-carb dish. That's why I use so few onions, because onions is probably the carbiest thing in here. So I only used, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup of diced onion. And we're just gonna let this cook down. I'm adding some more bacon fat. We're gonna let this cook down for a bit, and then we will start building again. Building layers of flavor, y'all. Layers and layers of flavor is what makes these super simple ingredients turn into something amazing. Okay, I went ahead and threw my tomatoes and my garlic in. We're gonna get those tossed around, and then we'll be ready to start building our sauce. I don't typically put tomatoes in this dish, but they were looking like they were gonna go bad, so they're just gonna find a home in this dish tonight. Always making up as we go anyways. This is about where I want it. We're gonna start building a sauce. So I've got a cup of white wine. We're gonna put that in here, and then we are gonna deglaze the bottom of the pan, which just means you're just getting up any little bits that is still on the bottom of the pan from the mushrooms or the chicken or the onion, any of that stuff. So this is over like a medium-high heat. We're just gonna let that do its thing for a second and then start to evaporate some. And when that happens, we're gonna add our heavy whipping cream, and then we are gonna add our chicken right back in and let it all cook covered for just a few minutes. Everything will marry really, really well that way, and our chicken will finish cooking all the way through. Even though it's most of the way there, it's probably not completely cooked yet. How good does that look, y'all? I wish you could smell it. This is one of my favorite dishes to make, and like I said, you can make it a million different ways. You could use Smoky Southwest in here as the seasoning, and then add like some cilantro. You could do Italian and basil. There's just so many great combinations, but I was feeling Cajun tonight. Taking some heavy cream. I'm gonna pour some of that in there. That was about 1/4 of a cup. Gonna get that going. So we're gonna put it down to low. You're gonna get all your chicken in here. I missed a piece. And then you want to get it all covered. So kind of just flip your chicken around in the sauce until your chicken is kind of fully submerged. If you feel like you need more sauce, you could add some chicken stock. You could add a little more heavy cream if you wanted to. But I think we're pretty good. So when you put the top on, some of the liquid is going to release from the chicken again, and you'll get even a little more liquid than you have right now. So putting this on, and I'm just gonna let it go for about 5 minutes, and then I'll show it to you and we'll be ready to eat. I decided to heat up this Green Giant rice veggie cauliflower risotto medley as our side. So I am just going to throw this in here with, I heated it up for about 4 minutes. So normally if you do this in the microwave, you would do 6 minutes. So I did 4 minutes. I'm gonna add a little pat of butter, and I am going to add a little bit of chicken stock, just a little bit, and bring this up and kind of let it finish cooking here. I might add a little bit of the Cajun seasoning to this to make it the profile the same, and this is what we're gonna serve as the side tonight. I did go ahead and add about a teaspoon of this Bold Bayou. This is my very favorite Cajun seasoning by Fresh Jack's. Absolutely love it, but you could use any Cajun seasoning that you like. So we're just gonna kind of let this come up. It's already hot because it was in the microwave for 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna toss it around and just kind of let it crisp up just a little bit, I guess, if I don't fling it all over the place first. And this is done. So I've turned it off and it's just sitting. How good does that look? Yum. The Cajun spices gave it such a great smell, but also such great color. So dinner tonight is Cajun chicken and mushrooms in a white wine sauce, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yum. And then, I don't know if you can see it in there, but I put the cauliflower rice medley right there in the middle.
So that was the day today, y'all. It was a super busy day. Ended up being super, super productive, and I am getting ready to go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I am exhausted. It's been a long day, but I'm feeling good. I started off feeling like super, super iffy and unsure of myself and down on myself, and I'm ending it feeling great, so I will take it. I had to change clothes a couple of times because I got food all over me, so that's why I'm in a different shirt, but I am gonna take this face off, take my nighttime pills, finish popping the couple of vitamins I have left, and call it a day. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my nails. If you are interested in trying them, there'll be a link down below. ALLDASHING. They are super inexpensive. They last really long. They're super easy to put on. Like, I really can't say enough good things about them. I just think they look awesome, and they have so many to choose from, y'all. All right. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.